Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I have a universal 2x2 tree farm for 1.11 and later. So first of all I'm going to show it in action. So it's already turned on. Plant the saplings. Let's see that one more time. So as you can see, it basically works by having this giant wall of pistons push everything forward, and then this pushes all the blocks over here, and then the output comes out right here. So I'm going to show you the principle behind which this farm works using the new observer block in 1.11. This wasn't previously possible. So this here is an engine that is on the flying machines in the back of the piston wall over there on the farm, and this is basically how it's set up. So you have a sticky piston here. This pushes this contraption forward when it moves. The observer here activates. Then this pushes. Then this block makes these all push forward, and then when everything gets over here, there's still a space between this and the sticky piston here. So this moves back and then forward again. So this activates again and then pulls that back, and then it could fly backwards. So I'm going to show that. Yeah, it's a bit annoying with the ghost blocks, but you could probably see what happened there. So I'm going to say a little bit about the growth of the trees. So this is a universal 2x2 tree farm, so it could handle 2x2 jungle, spruce, and dark oak trees. And so a while ago I made a video about bedrock breaking with 2x2 jungle trees, and that's based on using the branches. So branches can generate up to 4 blocks away on this side, so you can see the pistons go to here, and 2 blocks on this side, so here. So it could pushes all the branch logs. And also over here you have the trunk here, and also 2 more branches can be generated on each Y level, so it could be 4 thick here, so that's why this is 4. And also for dark oak trees, here, like any these 4 lanes here can have 4 branches, or up to 4 branches on one Y level, like going like this here. So that's why, also why this is 4 blocks. And spruce is basically just like a 2x2 jungle tree without any branches, so this can easily harvest any spruce trees. So the numbers for this farm. For jungle trees, it can produce over 20,000 logs per hour, and as you can imagine, it returns enough saplings because basically, kills all the leaves everywhere. And the same for dark oak and spruce. Well, not the same for the log amounts. They produce a little bit less logs per tree, so you don't get as high rates for those. Jungle trees produce the most logs of any tree type, or 2x2 jungle trees, I mean. So, and this farm actually harvests every log of every tree. So this farm is the most bone meal efficient tree farm that you could possibly get. So if you're ever interested in something like that, this is your farm. Personally, also I wanted to say, this farm uses redstone dust, like down here for the controls and stuff, but it really isn't triggered that much. Like each of these, all of this redstone dust is maybe triggered once per tree, and like this here is, I'm using like bud wiring for pistons here, so it's actually a very lag efficient farm. It's not laggy like very much at all, so you could run this pretty easily, so that's nice. And what I wanted to say next was I would highly recommend this build. It's obviously like the first useful universal 2x2 tree farm. And if you want like a dark oak tree farm, like you would also maybe like to harvest 2x2 jungle trees, because it's fairly efficient, 20,000 logs plus, and maybe some spruce too. I don't know. It's obviously not as efficient as like Il Mango's old 2x2 spruce tree farm, but it's still a pretty useful farm in my opinion. Like I actually am a member on SciCraft, in case you guys didn't know. I've been on there for a while, but I haven't really ever done like a project, like a big project by myself. I didn't really have anything I think would be that useful to build as like a project myself, but this is actually, in my opinion, I think this is a pretty useful farm, and I think it's something that I would do for a project on there. So I might like do this, make a project on there, and make a video about it in case you guys are interested. I'd also like to show like how you can configure these logs here, because it's not a very smooth way to come out. Like, but also you guys probably know Il Mango is using a new system for a TNT blast chamber that like uses an input stream of blocks, and I would probably convert that to an input stream, or maybe a couple, because this is, I think, too fast in terms of, it would be too fast for like one input stream of logs for one TNT blast chambers. So I might show how to configure this in the video and maybe make a new world download for that, in case you guys are interested in that. So maybe let me know what you think of that. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn on the auto sapling planter I have set up here, and maybe run it for a while. Well, first I'll show a maybe a dark oak tree growing here. Also show a spruce tree growing. Yep, you can see it handles it completely fine. I have the auto planter set up, so here's another jungle tree. Yeah, it's a very tall one. I'm going to turn off the planter right now. And then do a spruce tree here. So I'll show a spruce tree. Very easy. You can see the flying machine in the back here. This one. These are like the same flying machines on both of these. You can see the output for that. Works great. Maybe one more dark oak here. Yeah, it harvests every leaf, so you can imagine you get plenty of saplings back. I tested it for a while. Totally fine for every tree. Maybe you could even use this as a sapling farm, because you get so many saplings back per tree. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.